Okay, so I'm still learning about this machine, sander. The one thing that I do know, I don't know who designed this, but I think it's not even designed, I don't know. But this thing is supposed to collect dust so that I'm not breathing all this stuff in, but I am, because this thing is extremely hard to pull off. And I YouTubed, and apparently it is hard to pull off. And I don't have the strength to pull it off. I've even tried bending these things down and I tried everything. And then I told myself, okay, Sharon, you've got to stop, because otherwise you're going to end up destroying it. So that's what I did. I am going to tell you what I have learned. Never pull out those screws. They're difficult to put back in. Yeah, I probably haven't even gotten them in correctly. I mean, they seem like they always come loose. Maybe they're supposed to, and maybe that's what you're supposed to do, is keep screwing them. That's what I do anyways. So, which one of these do you think took me the longest? Okay, this one. And this one, I am convinced, is from a very rugged part of the tree that nowadays they probably would have just not even used and sold. But this is very, very old. It's from, I don't know how many years old. 50 maybe? I don't know. I'm going to guess at least 25. Oh yeah, and this is another thing. You better hold your sander pretty well, because now I got to get those off. So what was I saying? This is the thing about being a woman and having ADHD. Oh, yes. So this is a rugged part of the tree, and I just about gave up because this was so terrible. Oh my gosh. These big knots, I mean, they weren't just knots that were pretty. They were deep, deep in and rough, and I mean, all over the place, and I could sand forever just on one little itty bitty area. That looked like this, but worse. And this was all completely like the dark of the dark, because I don't know, it almost looked like somebody dumped some oil on top of it, like black oil, and then just stained over it. That's almost like what it seemed like to me. Maybe that's just how it is. Anyways, and I was getting kind of irritated because I was thinking, my gosh, this is taking me so long to just do one little itty bitty tiny area that I could have been, I mean, I probably could have sanded 3 of the other ones in less than the time frame that it took me to work on this whole thing. I was getting kind of annoyed, but I kept doing it because I thought in my mind, you know what? And we're not wasting a tree. That's why, because trees aren't perfect, and that's just how it is. And if you were ever raised in a Christian family or anything, you would have heard the preaching a lot, probably in your lifetime anyways, that there are lukewarm Christians and there are, mature Christians. So, and then there are Christians that really get themselves into a lot of hot water and have to come back. So this one, I am going to say is, or maybe they, became one of these specialists in after many, many years after going through a lot of battles or something. I don't know. But, oh my goodness. So I spent tons of time doing this back and forth. Oh my Lord. And then, yeah, it started to, all those big, huge gouges and stuff, they finally went away. But boy, was I about ready to give up. I'm thinking that this is why it's so nice to have a friend or a support person, because you could just go back and forth with one person, take a break, the other one do it. Or you could have there goes my thought again. But anyways, so this tree piece, it is, it looks completely, it is straight, just as straight as this one, that one. But this one, if you put your hand on it, you can feel those little smoothed out knots. It's really cool, actually. I like the feeling. So, anyways, I am now. Okay, so that's my call. I gotta make some noodles. So, this is my schooling in process.